You want the Mystic Colossus? Never! Ha ha ha! I'll shatter you like a boat tossed about in the maelstrom! I'm wrecked! It doesn't matter. I've hidden my piece of the Colossus on a giant sea bug, and soon it will be lost!
You saw some giant sea bugs along the docks. Go check them. Nothing here. Aha! You found a second piece of the Mystic Colossus. However, you're pretty sure there's still one piece missing.
Well done, Spellbiter! How are we to find the last piece of the Mystic Colossus? Wait, Josette the Red Nail is a merchant who is a font of rumors. Josette is always in the marketplace. Ask her if she has heard anything about the Mystic Colossus, and if so, track it down.
You are a friend of Ezekiel's? Normally, for such news, I would insist you do me a favor, but it is for Ezekiel. Take this key to slip into the palace courtyard. It will also get you into the palace itself by the walking stick gate. I heard one of the ruling council took the statue piece. Zelda the Phantom Knight. She is the head of the hunters, so beware.
The Phantom Knight, head of the Hunters, and once a member of the ruling Troika. I was demoted recently to that of a common laborer, moving pieces of statuary. You might say I have some anger to work out. Take your prize and leave me in my shame. I have nothing left.
The third piece of the Mystic Colossus. That should be all of them.
By the stars, you've recovered all the pieces of the Colossus. You had to face Zelda the Phantom Knight? I'm impressed you defeated her, but this news of her demotion is not good at all. Spellbinder, rebuild the Mystic Colossus to let the denizens of Zatake Zengziyun know a new day is dawning. I'll watch from here.
It's nice of Ezekiel to watch you do the hard work and make sure it all goes smoothly. As with the Arcane Colossus in Bastion, you feel a core connection to the statue. The Mystic Colossus appears to be fully charged and now radiates great currents of magic.
Amazing! Let all in Zatake Zengziyun rejoice. I just hope Warlord Baylor doesn't retaliate. You have done great deeds on both sides of the Starfall Sea. Your stories of the restoration of Bastion inspire me. You have not only rebuilt the Mystic Colossus, but infused it with mana. Enough so we can empower the ancient teleporter. Use the teleporter to return to Bastion and let Zaltana the Mirror Mask know where we stand. Zaltana may have insight on how we can inspire the people here to rise up against the Shadow Queen. Bring me her words. I should have anticipated your arrival, Spellbinder. There have been signs, I just wasn't mindful enough of them. I've heard chatter that the giant sentry flower in the Garden of Vida shows signs of blossoming. But we are locked out. Said to be over 1,000 years old. It has not flowered since the Shadow Queen arrived. Can you confirm that it blooms?
You watch in awe as the sentry flower unfurls from an ominous bud into a beautiful blossom. You realize you weren't the only person awed by the spectacle. This is surely going to create more chatter.
Did you say the sentry flower is in full bloom? I knew it! I hope there were plenty on hand to witness it, too. Our great historical text, the Onyx Compendium, suggests the flower was waiting for a healing light to come to the land. This will surely help to sway any who may doubt our cause. Thank you.
Listen here, I'm Zelonius, the monk who fills this shrine with beautiful music. But I've recently had to give my songs a rest. You see, the brass pipes of the shrine's epistrophy organ are broken. It will only play minor keys, and that's a major problem. I can't fix the pipes because the Umbra Legion commandeered all the brass to make catapult shot. I could melt the shot down into brass, but I don't know where the Umbra Legion stores it. Can you lay a solo beat down on the Night Feeders until they sing about where they keep the catapult shot?
Spellbinder, I grew worried about you. You have reopened the way to Sardonyx. Wonderful. I have not been back for many years. Because of that, it is hard for me to give you or Ezekiel any solid advice. And there is still much to do here. However, take Zerozinia the Death Song back with you. Her work here is finished, and she knows Sardonyx far better than I do.
I would be honored to accompany you, Spellbinder.
am grateful that you lifted the Shadow Queen's curse, Spellbinder, but this newfound life brings me only misery. My last memory is coming to the Silent Market with my betrothed Isolde to procure a nuptial chalice for our wedding. I was paying the silversmith when Isolde darted off to buy flowers. The next thing I know, I was here, alone, save for this chalice. They tell me that in the ages I was frozen, all of Chrysalis changed. Life as I knew it is gone, yet my love. Please bury this wedding chalice in our favorite spot, near the waterfalls and bastion, so I may lay these memories to rest.
I was beginning to think you weren't coming back. Did you get the map? Excellent! I thank you for your help, Spellbinder. With this map, I'll finally be able to haunt this fort without getting lost.
Oh, happy day! My ship's logs are returned to me. Tell me, was Zagela angry to part with such valuable knowledge? What? She couldn't read it? But my hieroglyphic penmanship is impeccable. Let me show you. Here's a recipe for mandrake root stew from Cool Ranch. And here's a deliciously spicy recipe for lava lily soup from Darkmoor. So many priceless recipes collected from all over the spiral. You've done so much for me, young wizard. I am almost humbled. But I wonder if I might ask for one last request. You are bound for the Alcazar of Radiant Judgment, yes? As luck would have it, that is the very place I need something taken. Centuries ago, I shamefully stole a magical navigation stone called the Nova Spar from a young devotee named Edric Exalted Blade. It was a priceless Exalted Blade family heirloom. The guilt of my thievery racks my very soul to this day. Please, wizard, take the Nova Spar to the Alcazar of Radiant Judgment and return it to an Exalted Blade descendant.
With the driftwood branches thought stolen, we were able to make great progress with the smith-up of our camp. And these food crates will do to smith up and long keep our hop strength. You've been a true friend. We will all die another day.
Ah, now